All, yeah. I was talking about issuing protection orders in accordance with the full faith and credit of the Violence Against Women's Act. Yes. I was looking at this law dictionary. Yes. And there's what's known as hypnosis, an artificially induced state of increased responsiveness to suggestions and commands. During hypnosis, a person does rebel against suggestions and commands that are against his or own conscious and unconscious wishes. Now, let's say you're in a casino. Oh, you're in the fish family that has to be on everybody, and you had to be in that special witch family of those that have fish clones, or you're cloned, or you've got an implant or a biochip or some other illegal technology. Oh. And you thought, well, to watch the Oprah show, you know which way, you had to lose your hymen. Because there was a time there 5, 6 years ago when it seemed like every woman that was in the witch way had to break their hymen. Now, the hymen is that part of a woman's body that is very important to the keeping of virginity. Yes. Now, I thought that there was a supercomputer system that during the virtualization of the nation, when everybody had to be in that top secret, oh, shan't we share? During the static electricity, when it caused a type of hypnosis, that every hymen that was broke was put on a supercomputer because supposedly you were sexually active at that time. Now, there were those that were telling women that it didn't really matter. They had to find out, you do not know. Now, I'm going to need to know every broken hymen in every woman's body and every hymen that is not broken. And I'm wanting those hymens right now. Now, they come to find out how to get the witch show. Every time you informed a woman, well, just break your hymen. It doesn't really matter. Oh. I did a gross estimation of the number of hymens that were broke during the static. Somewhere around 6 million hymens. It seemed like those in high schools, well, you need to know, and the only way you can find out is through the genitals of those in the witch family. Now, having 5 sons as a father, I would have never allowed for them to be involved in any come to find out fish family movie. But somehow I think their mother probably did sign an Oprah contract and probably did participate in the way of the witch. Now, when I get done going through every hymen that's been broken for the last, 15 years, I have a special volunteer need. Now, as a father, I wouldn't want to play Simon Says on my son's genitals, but it seemed to me that somebody sewed Heidi's meat on me because they had my hands at the Guam Airport Hotel. Now, when Simon says do this or do that, and it involves the genitals of children, It could be the sewing of the me's on the genitals and the having to break the hymens of women that are not sexually active at those times would be a huge child abuse crime. Now, I know some of these old witches just sew the me on the genitals, and if you gotta break your hymen, big deal. It's gotta go someday. But a lot of the old witches that were getting paid to make the Oprah shows really did not consider what it meant to take the hands of those that are minors. Now I'm going to need to know all the me's that were sewn on all the vaginas that had their hymens broke. And then I'm going to need to sew any and all city, county, state, or federal employees that sewed me's on the genitals of those that were children. So get me every hymen that has been broken for the last 15 years. And then get me all the me's that were sewn on the genitals of those that had to break their hymens. And then get me every Simon Says of all of those that have been abusing America's children.